Do you ever feel your golf swing just get jammed? Like an invisible force hits the brakes and you freeze at the worst possible time? That freeze is not random. It's usually tension showing up in places that you can't control, unless you have a plan. If you want to instantly groove a smoother swing and discover what you should be paying attention to in your practice, stick around for my 3 T's, or the 3 tensions that can either jam you up or set you free. So what are the 3 T's? These are the 3 pillars of awareness that I use as a framework to help you practice better, swing freer, and avoid the freeze. We have range of motion, balance, and mental tension. Now, each of these deserves their own deep dive, but let's do a quick outline of some of the most common sources of tension that I've found plague golfers of all ages and abilities. To prevent injury, your body uses tension to limit mobility in areas of weakness. Once you reach end range, your body loses posture, leading to extra moving parts that need compensations further on in your swing. A simple setup example like foot flare in your lead side can have huge domino effects that either limit or help your ability to finish your swing. When it comes to grip, unchecked tension can wreak havoc on your club face control. For example, the tight shoulder and strong grip player needs to hold on to avoid a hook, and the tight elbow, weak grip player tends to come over the top to mask an open face. A common overswing fault occurs when players blow past end range in their backswing and either reverse pivot towards the target or stand up on it. This loss of posture tends to shift the swing direction out and across. When your brain senses that you're off balance, it goes into protection mode. To quote MAT founder and good friend Greg Roscoff, imagine you slipped on an icy driveway and your body tenses up to desperately find stability. A balanced setup sets the frame for an athletic swing. One good example is a player who stands too close and gets stuck on their heels. Tilting your belt towards the ball centers your balance and prevents lunging back towards the ball over the top. Every movement in your swing creates an equal and opposite reaction. If your swing plane and club stay balanced, it creates an effortless towel snap effect. My favorite analogy is the unbalanced tire. It doesn't matter how good the engine is, the ride just won't be smooth. Without balance, your swing mechanics won't hold up under speed or pressure, and you risk injury from excessive compensations. Last, and arguably most important, is mental tension. Your perception molds your reality in golf. The fight or flight response can't tell the difference between a grizzly bear or being scared to top it and humiliate yourself. Poor mindset is far more challenging to overcome than a poor swing. Alyssa Liu during the 2026 Olympics was a great example of perception shaping reality. She defeated burnout and returned to find joy in her practice and her process, and it radiated in her performance. Your job is to switch lenses from threat to challenge. Another source of mental tension is how you talk to yourself. Pay attention to your internal dialogue. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. Finally, we have attention and intention. Don't hit it in the water. Don't miss this putt. Don't screw up this great round. There's a mental gravity that acts on your golf ball. Treat your attention like currency. You wouldn't spend money on what you don't want. Bad habits are ones that we don't even know we have. Focusing on past errors, fearing failure, and overthinking only causes angst. Being intentional is a superpower in golf. All of these examples just scratch the surface of the invisible forms of tension that can jam up your swing. Identify the loudest T and work. So what do we do with the 3 T's? You don't collect them as swing thoughts and try to think of them all at once during your swing. In my next video, we'll talk about my process called the Aura Loop and how to use it to find that state where you're relaxed, stable, and committed. Leave a comment with the sources of tension that you were able to identify after watching this video, and I hope it's a great first step towards achieving your goals.